Hi, good morning, boys and girls. Today is Friday, March 27th, and it is Aloha Friday. And so on Fridays, your family challenge will be different. You get to have choice, and you're going to get to choose one activity from the choice board that I linked above in today's class story. That is a link to get to the DOE website, and actually, I took a screenshot, but the choice board came from the DOE website recommended for second graders to do. So pick one activity, take a picture of it, and upload it to your Class Dojo account. Okay, so on Fridays, we will have some choice in our family challenges. For today's reading lesson, you first would have needed to complete your assignment on Epic. So if you didn't yet download Epic to your device, you need to do that first with using this class code. And then you need to read the story, The Lion and the Mouse, which I assigned yesterday, and take the quiz. Okay. Once you have that done, then you can do today's lesson. So today, your assignment is to read page 13 in your iReady packet. This is a story, The Lion and the Mouse, but a different version of this Aesop fable. So after you read this short story, you are going to complete the reading response and do beginning, middle, and end. So you're going to do this reading response, and please make sure you read these questions and talk about it and answer them too. You do not need to complete page 15. Okay. Instead, I'm going to ask that you create a double bubble of the two versions that you read. Okay. So one version you read yesterday was The Lion and the Mouse on Epic. And today's version, you're going to read The Lion and the Mouse from your iReady packet. Okay, these two versions, there are a lot of similarities you will find. And so I would like you to do a minimum of 3 similarities. So today we are comparing and we are contrasting. Okay, there are less differences in the stories, and so you only need to find 2. I started you off with 1. Okay, so when I read the Epic version, I discovered after reading it that the story took place over many days, and I had to really read closely to figure that out. Okay, and in The Lion and the Mouse, the iReady version, I discovered, and when I read it, that it happened in a much shorter time, okay, because Mouse came to Lion's rescue almost immediately. So I'm gonna say that it happened over 1 day. Okay, so here I have my 2 differences, and see how they are matching? Many days, 1 day. When you find your second difference, I want you to make sure that you are finding counter partners, okay? So find the matching difference. When you are looking for differences in these 2 stories, you can compare the characters, okay? So read closely in both stories and see if characters are in one version and if some of the characters are not found in a different version, because that can definitely be something that you contrast, okay? Contrasting means looking for differences. All right. Your next assignment for today is to do your iReady packet, page 8. Okay, only 1 page today. And today's word problems, to me, I feel like comparison word problems are kind of the most tricky. So you're only having 1 assignment in your Math iReady packet. I am going to help you to do one of the problems, okay? So I chose the first one. There are 4 fewer cats than dogs. There are 2 cats. How many dogs are there? So we are going to use a bar model. Can you see that with the glare? Okay, so we're going to use a bar model to show the comparison. Okay, so a bar model would need some labels. Okay, cats and dogs. And there is something that I do know right here. It says there are 2 cats. So I can go ahead and draw a bar that represents 2 cats. Okay. Next, I'm trying to find out how many dogs there are, but I don't have that answer, but I do have a clue. It says here there are 4 fewer cats than dogs. So I automatically, when reading that, know that there are going to be more dogs, okay? Because cats have 4 fewer. Okay, so then I'm going to just kind of start drawing my bar graph, my bar model to represent dogs. And here I know that there are 4 fewer cats than dogs. So that means that dogs have 4 more. Okay, so you can look at it like that. Okay, so if I know that there are 4 fewer cats than dogs, and that means that dogs has 4 more. And so now I can start to kind of look at this bar model, and I know that there are 2 here. It's not exactly a perfect drawing, okay? But the labels will help me. Okay, so here I have 1, 2, and then I have 4 more here. Okay, did you figure out how many dogs there are by looking at this bar model? So 2 cats. I can even mark that like that just to be even more clear. So there are 2 cats, and there are 4 fewer cats than dogs. So dogs has 4 more than cats. Can we count that up? Okay, the answer is 6. All right, please finish all the rest of the word problems on this page. And comparing problems are tricky, so you might have to really read it very carefully and really think about what you know. Always start with what you know. You may use extra scrap paper if this isn't enough room. Okay, well, boys and girls, have a good Aloha Friday. Complete your assignments, post them onto Class Dojo portfolio, and hopefully you can have a fun Friday evening with your parents today. Do something fun. Go out on a bike ride or have a family movie night tonight. All right. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.